What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's I, James, readoptionagency.com, urban-picker.com, 24 years selling full-time on eBay. All right. What's today, Wednesday? It is Wednesday. And boy, oh boy, what was up with eBay this morning and last night? Well. Last night, I had problems getting on eBay. I like the whole website was kind of like down. And then this morning, I couldn't send offers to watchers. The whole thing just wouldn't load. And then with the clothing store, only had 5 actually even in there. It took about an hour after I first realized the problem for it to start working again. So it took a bit. Down detector spiking. So yeah, there was, and then a bunch of people reporting that the app wouldn't load either. So huge problems this morning. Yeah, big old spikes in the 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 8:30 Central Time. So yeah. Some summary information is currently unavailable, etc., etc. So, huge issues overnight. How is that going to affect the day? That's what I'm curious about. We are at 10:30 a.m. As you know, if I'm at 250 by 10, I do anywhere from 800 to 1,000 those days. We're at 10:30. My media store is at 119, and the clothing store is at 50. So, can't send offers. Only 5 hours offers to watchers. eBay down. That's my notes. Getting into the numbers from yesterday. So my prediction from the day before was 800 to 850. And then I spewed out $830. How close did I get? We shall see. How well does he know his numbers? Okay, he was pretty spot on the first time, but what was he like the second time he did that? Let's look at the numbers and see, shall we? All right. 54 items listed yesterday, all added to quantity items. Just going through, I got stacks of media here that I need to run through list easier today and get listed. Because that's 8 tracks. So I'll probably do that. Run total listed so far. Ooh, I got a yawn coming on. Where'd that come from? 520 for the week. Sold yesterday. 64 items in the media store. 18 items in the clothing store, bringing the total to 82 items sold yesterday. And I'm going to tell you, I noticed a change in the last 2 days with those numbers rising. And I'll talk about that. Run sold this week, 300 items. Money made on the media store yesterday, $630. Clothing store, $267. Total, $897. So we were a little over $50 over what I was thinking we were going to do. But I'd rather be over than under. $3,617 running total. Today, I have no idea how it's going to perform. It's going to be one of those days where, with the start off to the day with the eBay problems, this is one of those days where I would complain about how you can't predict the sales, even though you know your store. The last 2 days, I know my store. I knew how eBay was working pretty much okay for me. I did get a system failure yesterday, but only one. And I can almost predict the numbers, right? Today is going to be one of those days where I can't predict because I don't know what the effects from the down has done to the day as a whole. So we can hope for 700 plus. That's all I can do for days like this, is just hope. I have no idea. And that's what was the whole frustrating part for the last 5 years, is those days where you constantly have all those issues and you can't predict what your numbers are supposed to be. You can't run a, it's hard to run a business when you can't predict the outcome when you have all the correct data. It's just the platform doesn't cooperate anymore properly. So again, that's where those years of frustration was coming from with the eBay website, is the fact that I've always been able to kind of predict what I should be doing. And when you throw in a wrench like that, it kind of just flips everything on its head. So today will be one of those days where I feel probably going to be flipped on its head. I hope it bounces back like it's been going. I mean, we've had what? I thought we had 5, maybe only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days over $1,000 in the last week and a half. So a good run. Will today build off of that and have a bounce back because of that? The change that I noticed the last couple of days was new notifications popping up with the eBay app, where it just says eBay notification 15. Like, I usually just pops up the notifications, like a sale or an offer or whatever, where now it's doing that, but it's also doing eBay notifications 15. I don't know if that's a setting on the phone. I've never noticed it before. It just started, I believe it was day before yesterday. So does that have something to do? Was there some kind of change that, freed something up? I don't know. But, yeah. So we'll see how the day plays out. Down 2.3 in the clothing store. We're up 11.5 in the media store. So still going in the right direction. Still listing, trying to just list as much as I can and for fourth quarter, and try to get every day over $1,000, right? So that's the goal. That's what we're shooting for, and that's what I'm doing. And I finally got my iPhone working properly. My new one, but now they didn't automatically transfer the number, so I got to go by the app or AT&T store and get it switched over. I went through, I couldn't get the Apple password, and it kept putting it off. It said Monday, then it said Tuesday, and then yesterday it said in 2 more days. And it's like, come on, why does it have to be this difficult to change a password? And so I went through, I got a notebook where I've written down years and years of passwords for anything and everything. So I went through it all again and just started typing in every password I've ever used for anything. And I finally come across it and got it to work. So, yay. Now I just got to get my number transferred over and get my number situations settled out. I don't think I'm going to do it today. I've waited this long. Who cares? It was another day. I need to go out one day this week anyway and change the fob, my battery and my fob for my car anyway. And yeah, so I need to do that. Yeah, I actually need to get my car washed too. I need to get out and just make a day of getting stuff done that I've been putting off. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. That would be nice. Yeah, what next? Did have some weird dreams last night. And I got to look up some meanings and see if it kind of plays into what I've been talking about. Because, all right, so what was happening in my dream was this. So, I pictured myself in the backyard of this house. And I'm talking with people, and I'm talking about being sad about losing the home I've known since I was born. And everything I was bringing up in this dream was, I've known since I was born. I was known since, that was like a key phrase for me in this dream. So the fact that I didn't have the home where my parents were, that I had since I was born, I was sad about. And then with my brother, even though I didn't have, he when I was growing up, he had moved out. He was 15 years older than I. So I don't remember, I didn't grow up in the same house as he did, apartment. But still in that, when I referenced my brother, it was I've known since I was born. So it was still, even though it was kind of felt like it was directed at a house or a home, I mean, if I felt maybe it was more of a home feel than something physical, like a house. So everything I was saying was kind of relating to that. And being reassured it's okay to be sad about it, right? And then next thing I know, I'm on the porch of this house looking into the yard, and I had this bag that's been sitting for, I don't know, long time. The feeling of this bag was it was old. I've had it sitting in this house for a very long time, and there was a wild turkey in it. But the turkey was still alive. And I was kind of shocked that the turkey was still alive in this bag that's just been sitting here. Like, who's been feeding this turkey? How is this turkey alive? And I opened the bag and let the turkey free, and it just started roaming around and running around in my backyard free. So I haven't looked up wild turkey yet. Freeing a wild turkey. Let me look at it now. Dream meaning. Let's see. What would you say? Releasing a wild turkey? See if there's anything that comes up. Releasing a wild turkey in a dream can symbolize a release of abundance, a new journey, or setting something important free. The specific meaning depends on your emotions in the dream, but common interpretations include achieving freedom, embracing a new path, or letting go of a burden. Dude, that is freaky. Come on now. Dude, there's got to be something to dreams, man. How the hell do they get that spot on? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I guess freaking my mind works in weird ways, man. I'm telling you. I've been talking about what I've been trying to do and get past and let go of and start, get back to old ways of thinking, whatever you want to call it. And wow, it just fits perfectly in. That's weird. That's crazy. Wow. Some things just, wow. Yeah, that's it. Just some things are, wow. I guess you can't say no better than that. I mean, a turkey. Why the hell would a turkey pop up in my head? I've seen one wild turkey around here in 25 years of living here. It's not like it's something I see every day, so. I mean, if it was like a dog or something, it would be kind of obvious, right? I've always had dogs, but a wild turkey, that was weird. Something to that dream stuff, man. Something to it. Now I just got to process that, I guess. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. I don't think I got anything else right now. Let me see if any. With the clothing store, I only had the 5 offers to watchers, and only 3 right now after a couple more hours. So my clothing store is definitely still acting off. Let me refresh the media. Oh, and then I've only received in. Let me see here. So we are A12, 15 hours. In 15 hours, only 2 offers. So, and then the fact they couldn't send offers this morning. Just reeks of issues, of course. All right, enough. Blood work. All right, I am done. All these fake profiles and stuff. All right. Anything else? Nope. Not really. Just nice peaceful day so far. All right. Thanks, everybody. Hope you guys have been having good sales. Haven't had too many problems. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.